face the SEC. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Running back with the football. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The back's got it again. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Washington, 7, Texas, 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Turner. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Washington offense retakes the field here. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Using his legs on the scramble. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Huskies will line up to punt it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down there. No huddle now for the offense. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Longhorns will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Give it to the back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He breaks free. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Direct snap to the back. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Huskies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Turner.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Turner. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Off the play fake on first down. Escapes the pocket.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Wants to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And that pass falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He keeps it on a design run. He gets loose. Picks up the first, looking for more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to throw. It's West. Receiver makes the catch. Longhorns churn out another 1st down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll test the right side here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Trying to find room. It's Turner. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 1st down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they can kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Turner looking to create better field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one's picked off for the play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they get the second half started with a running play. No way to run up the middle.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. At the 10 now. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down here for this offense. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Crucial third down play coming up. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. First down and more. He's still running. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Washington now operating in the red zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's a fumble behind the line. That ball winds up out of bounds. They'll lose a couple on the play, but keep possession.
Third down.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? On the run, it's Turner.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, Huskies. A crucial pick 6.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Longhorns hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A quick throw to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Turner. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Leaning on the run game here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
I'll run this play from the pistol formation. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll feed the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the Huskies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The defense with a pre-snap movement of its own. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Ball handed off. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards.
Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll make it into the end zone. They gamble and it works, and now lead by 1 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
No gain on the play. Second down.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Webb. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Washington.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here we go, one of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So here we go, in the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good! The game winner from a kicker who's cold as ice with the game on the line. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.